Welcome back, fellow YouTubians, to Zeon Zone. Today I'm going to be going over the Safelife Tactical Belt and give you my honest review. Let's get to it. Alright, welcome back. Here we have the Safelife Defense Tactical Belt, also known as a battle belt or war belt, whatever preference you choose. It is a two-piece style belt. The inner belt threads through your loops, belt loops, just like a regular belt. Has the loop on the inner belt and the hook on the outer belt. So once you have everything set up how you want, just take apart the Cobra inner belt threaded on. Just toss your belt around, match up the two different types of Velcro, and you're good to go. Holds on nice and secure. Great thing about this, it's going to stay on your body, not slosh around like other outer belts, because it's attached right to your pants, however cinched down they are. And so far, I enjoy it. Alright, welcome back. Got the belt off, and let's get into it. So it does have the Cobra style buckle. Nice and sturdy, thick belt buckle. This Cobra style belt, you have to push in both tongs or both tabs and then release. So if you only hit the top or the bottom, you're moving around, it's gonna stay in place until it's re-engaged. Both are pressed and then comes off. So it is a two-piece style belt. So the inner belt has the loop, part of the Velcro. Outer belt has the hook, so you feed the inner belt through your belt loops. It does have cuts to make it easier to slide in through the loops. It is 2-inch, so your 1.5 or 1 3/4 inch loops will not fit this, but there are options out there like this Ronin belt. Got it for like 65 bucks. You can buy it separate from them. Run it with this belt, the outer belt, since this has the loop and this has the hook. So any inner belt that has the loop will work with this belt. And at 130, getting two belts, that's not bad. Not a bad option at all. With the inner belt, we have a strip of Velcro. It looks like 1, 2, 3 sets of stitching and all around the sides. Similar with the nylon, there is 3 rows of stitching going the full length of the belt. It is quite stiff, and as in compressible. You can't really squeeze it down much, so it won't bow or bend on you. Let's see. You have this nice little hook, so when you have it on, you got a little pull tab to pull off. The Velcro does sound nice and crisp. It holds really well as well. I'll give it a good pull and it's not coming off. And with that nice long strip, you know, even if a little pulls up, it's still going to stay on you. Let's see what else. Inner belt, yeah, nice and sturdy. It is, let's see, one layer of one thickness of nylon, but it is relatively thick, which is actually nice so that your inside waistband or outside waistband holsters, if you want to run this just by itself with the belt and put it on attachments, it does positively clip on with my attachments, so that is nice. And let's see here, moving on to the outer belt. Well, of course, probably should mention, loop this through your inner belt, cinch it down, then you slap on your gear on the outside. I think I showed that earlier, but I want to go over again with the rundown. So with the outer belt, we have 2 layers of the nylon webbing, nice and thick, then 2 strips of the moly webbing or nylon used for the moly webbing. Nice multiple stitches going through the whole belt where the moly webbing is attached. Goes all the way through. We have a full strip of hook Velcro from one end to the other, and then of course we have our extra loop here, or extra nylon for where you can make your adjustments for your size. On the web page they say go with your belt size. I'm a 36 currently, so the medium ends at 36 and the large starts at 36. Their little calculator said I should go with the medium. I went with large. As you can see, I have only a little bit of room for adjustment to tighten it down. Probably should have went with the medium. They do have a 30-day return policy. If you get the wrong size, you can return it. I believe for a refund as well if you're not happy with the belt. So that is a great thing that they offer. So you can try it on. If you're not happy, send it back, get a different size, or get refunded. So that is a great policy that they have. So I gotta give them kudos for that. Want their customers happy. There's also a little strap here that holds down the excess of the belt. Oh, I should mention why I have this extra little bit. When I did not have these pouches on any of the gear, it was cinched all the way down. But now adding a little extra space from my added clips, it gave me that little extra room, so I have a little more adjustment. So if I add more stuff on, I'll have more room to go out. If I gain weight, I'll have more room. So I was happy with my purchase. I didn't want to send it back since it was my bad anyway, but it fits my purpose. I did notice I'm not a big fan of the MOLLE personally. Once I learned about these Tech Lok clips from a guy on YouTube, Lucas at TRex-Arms. He's a big fan of these Tech Lok for the tactical belts. So basically, if I can put this on the right way, slaps on like here, closes up, latch down. Now this sucker's in place, it's not going anywhere. I did notice some people put, Lucas also had this tip of putting a strip of Velcro on the Tech Lok itself, on the inner clip, so that will adhere to your inner belt and give you more purchase area. So you won't be, otherwise, if you don't have this Velcro on here, you're gonna have a bunch of gaps between where the belt, the inner belt mates the outer belt. So by putting the Velcro on here, now you have complete coverage along the whole belt, which is great. And you can quickly pop them off, change out your stuff. I like it. But it's also nice to have that option of having the MOLLE. I did find that this MOLLE is really tight onto the belt, so the best way to get your MOLLE weapon in is to bend it back. Now you can kind of see you have little gaps in there, or use a large flathead that is nice and dull, so you don't tear or screw up your stuff. Feed your screwdriver in, pop your MOLLE going down, go to the next point, put it in, do your thing, put your gear on. So that's a little time consuming, but that's for y'all that love MOLLE and will stick with MOLLE. It might be a little frustrating, but for me, the Tech Lok works great. Slap my stuff on. Also notice I have a Safariland drop flex adapter with leg shroud on here, and actually also a T-Rex holster and the quick attachment holster system attached on here. So with a 2-inch wide belt, it will feed through this adapter on the Safariland, which is awesome. I like this setup. I'll be doing a review on all this other stuff later, but if you also have Safariland's belt loops and stuff like that, or belt attachments, this belt will work for you. So that's a great thing. Oh, when other things work together. And let's see. Oh yeah, stitching on the Velcro is real nice, thick belt. It is sturdy when it comes out of the box, so when you get it, it is very stiff. Now the good thing with that is it holds its shape really well. So when it's on your body, attached to the inner belt as well, when you have it loaded down, it's not going to bow out on you. It's not going to squeeze or get squishy on you. Once you have it on, it's going to stay in place. Your gear is going to stay with you. Where you put it is where it's going to be found. So I really like that. So I've had another tack belt previously that was, cotton with some webbing that wasn't very stiff, and that stuff would bounce around on me. It was a single belt, not a dual style, and really squishy, comfy, but the gear would not stay in place. It would bow out and sag. This is much more sturdy. I do gotta put it through its paces and run it a little longer to give a really good in-depth review, but at this point I really do like the belt and I can recommend it. First off, I gotta mention I am not sponsored by any of the companies that I've mentioned in this video. I had to buy this stuff with my own money, so I'll give you a nice honest review. So far I do like the Safelife Tactical Belt. It does what it's supposed to. It is the two-piece style, so your inner belt goes through your belt loops. The outer belt slaps over on the Velcro, holds tight with the Cobra buckle. Things do not slosh and move around. Nothing's fallen off while I've been using it. I do need to put it through its paces to see how long it might last. Since, like I said, I did purchase this myself, I'm not going to be putting it through a torture test to see when it fails and how it will fail. I will be utilizing it for training, airsoft. I want to get into competitions, and this will be a perfect belt for it once I find out more when I can start doing that. Anyway, so at a mid-range price around $130, didn't have to break the bank to test it out, and I know it's going to last a good while, at least with normal wear and tear, because it is nice thick webbing, the stitching looks good, and I'm fully satisfied with the product so far. So if you're looking for something mid-range, I would go with the Safelife Defense Tactical Belt. Also, if you have any questions about this particular belt, feel free to ask in the comments as well. I will be doing videos later on about the attachments I have here and the Tech Lok clips and the Safariland holster, Safariland setup and the holster I got here, but that's for another video. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed and got some good information for you. Like always, keep on fabricating, keep on creating, and I'll see you on the next one. Out of gas.